I partially consider myself a black suburban kid.
There are three main issues.
So let's see. Let's see. Does he get my life story right?
Suburban kids. The first one being, y'all need to be yourselves, including me. Like my brother.
I am myself. You don't need like you know, I got my little. I don't know if y'all can see the wall, but like my little nerd shit. What's the phrase? Unapologetically. I think I'm unapologetically myself. Let's play Fortnite and shit, and let's play Fortnite and shit.
Act like you came from poverty for people to accept you. Like, bro, that's been such a big trend in the past couple of years. You have all of these kids acting like they thugs, they from the trap, they from the streets, they really bang for real, they really went through trauma. But in all reality, they did not live that life. Like, bro, you came from a 2-parent household, gated community, had dinner on the table every single night. You over here acting like you had to eat sleep for dinner. Nigga, you're rich. You have a pet dog named Fluffles. I don't think no broke nigga has talking about we ain't have a pot to piss in. Brother, you have a bidet in your toilet. And look, I do understand that everybody
I never had a bidet.
Everybody comes from something, and everybody does have problems, even if it isn't financial. At the same time, if it's not financially, stop acting like that's your big problem. And I feel like it's really disrespectful to the people who actually live that lifestyle and trying to get into the position that you are in. Be appreciative of what you had and what your parents worked for, because cosplaying a broke person is one of the corniest things you can do. And I feel like a big part of this trend came from rap music. I'm gonna keep it a beat, because that type of music made that fast type of lifestyle.
I don't know what else it would have came from.
It fun and enjoyable, bro. Like, you can't tell me that you don't feel like going on a drill after listening to a King Von song. Like, the shit he was doing was fucked up, but gosh, that was making that look fun. Like, he made O-Block sound like a Disneyland resort, bro. Like, that is not okay. But because of that type of music, it made that whole thugging and trapping and hood lifestyle seem cool. So now, suburban.
To secure victory, drivers in F1 the movie need total focus. They also need.
I want to be a part of that fast lifestyle. And because these suburban boys wanted to do this whole process started a thing that I like to call cap rap, which is pretty self-explanatory, but if you don't understand, it's basically lying about every single thing said in your rap song. For example, I'm finna show y'all a person that y'all probably already know, a pretty popular rapper by the name of Lil Tech. He's known for his—
No, not Tekka.
Here's the thing. He caps—
Nah, Tekka cool. Tekka, I'm not gonna lie. Tekka's cool when he just raps, he just raps about, like, alright, Boys Don't Cry. Boys Don't Cry was cool. 500 Pounds was cool. But, like, just rap about that stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Pack, hit him and do it again. And I'm friend. I have a girlfriend. I don't have no young ladies. Don't DM me. I got bands when I'm flying to France, drinking, tilling in the land. Nah, I never went to France. You got a man, know what I do to your mans. No, I ain't shooting the hands. Took an airline, took one again. Crashed a Ferrari, so I hopped in the Benz. I don't even drive. I don't even know how to drive. I got 2 twin Glocks, turn you to a dancer. I don't have no straps for nobody.
Who was talking about I don't even drive. Why would I have a Rari? Oh, that's funny, bro. I will say one thing though. Even though he does rap in his rap, I do appreciate that he actually calls himself out. Most of your favorite rappers don't do this. For example, even though he isn't black, a popular person who did this was 6ix9ine, and we seen how that ended up with him.
It was already supposed to happen.
Listen, I don't know what kind of gun that is.
Also, Lil Yachty did this in the past, but they all did this because gangsta rap was cool. But in all reality,
Yachty's the only one that can like do it
you
and make
should just
it cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Represent your burb, represent your gate. Bro,
yeah,
be
represent
who you
your
are.
burb, nigga. Oh, yo, that's fire. Wait, I'm gonna start saying that now. Represent your burb, nigga. Yo, that's fire. Yo, that's actually fire. I'm gonna say that now. I'm gonna say that.
And being safe and having a stable lifestyle is cool because you don't gotta stress about the things that those
I'm
other
gonna say
people
that
who
now.
live that
Yo, I'm
lifestyle
gonna make that
have to stress
note
about.
on
Peace and
Instagram.
comfortability is a good thing, but for some reason these people just don't understand that. Over here talking about were those gunshots or fireworks? Brother, you live in a gated community. Over here trying to make drill music when you come from a suburban home. Straight fallacies and misinformation over this beat. Oh, we had to make syrup sandwiches for dinner. Brother, you only know what that is because of that Kendrick Lamar song. Oh, some days I ain't know if the lights were gonna turn off. Brother, you have LED lights in your room. What are you talking about? And all of this type of
I gotta buy my TV.
Because, I was one of these people, like hardcore, every single one of these type of people. Bro, when I was younger, I wanted to be hard so bad. I looked up to a lot of different rappers. I just wanted to be known as that good. Even though I have a loving family and both parents in my life, and I live in a good suburban neighborhood. I also live in Nashville, Tennessee, and if you know anything about Nashville, come on, bro. Like, I don't know who I was fooling, but I was so invested into making people think I was hard. Like, I would talk different, act different. I even made music about drilling, shooting, trappings at the ripe age of 13. Like, what are we talking about? Talking about I got shooters that will blick you down, yeah, on Fortnite, bitch. And I was just one of them stereotypical kids talking about doing crimes, but brother, I was a good kid, an outstanding citizen. Only crime I've ever committed was stealing like 5 Nerf bullets from Walmart. And as soon as my mom found out, she promptly whipped my ass and made me return it to the store. I had a very good upbringing, and it was very disrespectful to my parents to even play like I did. But I was trying to be cool, and I thought that was the way to do it because that was the trend during that time. I understand why I thought that way, but at the same time, I should have just been myself. But I'm glad that I eventually came to terms with my suburban lifestyle and finally started to really appreciate the blessings and cherishes of my life. And of course, I'm not the only person who has fallen into this problem, right? I'm just lucky that I got out of it before it was too late. But not everybody can say the same thing. And eventually, they end up ruining the privilege that they was born into, which is problem number 2. Some of us fake it until we actually make it, but it ends up ruining our lives because it wasn't meant for us. All right, I'm gonna keep it a beam with this one. I got so many former homies that just start selling. They just start selling gas, serving, whatever. It's like, brother, why? Your name is Jonathan. You're a good boy. Be a good kid. And then these will gaslight themselves into getting straps, talking about, yo, I ain't gonna lie with this type of lifestyle. I gotta be protected. If you gotta be protected for this type of lifestyle, why would you get into it? Like, brother.
And yo, the people at my school, bro. Alright, let's put it for example. Let's put this into perspective. I mean, I go to like, if we had to rate, if my school can get rated out of 5 stars, I would say I go to a 4.3, like a 4, alright, high 4.3, low 4.7 school, bro. I'm gonna keep it stacked. I go to, that's probably the best school I ever went to. It is the best school. I go to a real good school. Here's where the problem happens, right? Some people in my school. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know where these kids come from because I don't know. My school is positioned to where it's close. It's close to the city. Like, if you're from New Jersey, you'll know a place. If you're from North Jersey in particular, you'll know a place called Newark. Or fucking Newark, as Nav would fucking say it. Dummy. But you'll know a place called Newark. You'll know a place called Newark. You'll know a place called Irvington. You'll know a place called East Orange, West Orange, fucking Elizabeth, Patterson. You'll know all those places, right? Either these kids are either these kids are like fake hood, or they're coming from those places. Now, I don't know nothing about Newark, Patterson, Irvington nigga moving all the way to SO. I don't know none about that. That don't even sound right. I'm not gonna lie. How you from Newark living in South Orange, Maplewood, bro? Like, how that don't even sound right, but it is what it is. Y'all, maybe that's this, maybe wearing shiesties and all black and designer jeans and hoodies when it's, yo, here's one thing we have to stop normalizing, bro. Or normalizing, if that's a word. Please. And I'm really talking to, like, I'm mostly talking to the black people, bro. Please stop wearing jeans and designer hoodies in like 90-degree weather, bro. Please. Stop wearing puffers in 90-degree weather. Stop, like, please, bro. Please. It's not just at my school. I seen a video of 2 dudes at the beach wearing jeans. They had some Amiris of some puffers and a hoodie. Yo. The CIA is winning. The CIA is winning.
Brother, you went to a private school. Why are you selling drugs? And I'm gonna keep it a beam. A lot of the reasons why they did a lot of this shit is because, one, it was cool. But two, they wanted quick money and they didn't want to get a fucking job. Like, brother, go fill out a job application, please.
That's something we don't do over here, class. I'm sorry.
A white and actually, that's a lie. It's just a stupid TikTok trend. Nobody really wants to be that. But again, trends like that, the YN trend, really just glorify that trapping, scamming, fast type of lifestyle that shouldn't be glorified. I had this one friend who was a straight A student. Very cool guy. I used to play basketball with him back in the day. And one day he just moved out of my neighborhood and we kind of fell off after that, right? Until one day I was scrolling on Instagram and I seen his mugshot on one of the local news accounts. And when I read the description, it fucking alarmed me. Because the reason why he got arrested is because he was facing a double homicide. And there was outstanding evidence for the case.
I paid for my own college, so I knew I'd have to start accumulating a lot of money, paying student loans, paying
double homicide.
Yeah, that is going to jail for life. And he grew up in the same neighborhood that I grew up in. Both parents in his life. How did that happen? But apparently he started selling and the deal went bad and that's just what happened. And now he'll probably lose his freedom. It's unfortunate and scary, but at the same time, that's the future for a lot of y'all YNs. Y'all think it's sweet right now until some bullshit happens and now your freedom is gone.
I
you
feel
was born
free.
into privilege.
I
you
feel
literally
free
started
right
at
now.
a
I'm not gonna
higher
lie.
people than everybody else. Somehow you still it
Roof
over
over my head.
This is actually problem number 3. People
I literally just got like
for some reason
like bought one from Best.
we're
Home
back
Depot.
now. Okay, let's get to it. For some reason, some people think that this is what a black man's supposed to be. A thug,
Scheming.
ratchet, hoodlum. Or a YN. And if you're not this or you don't
Are we wearing
want
shiesties? I know y'all don't want to see me get my shiesty out. Nah, I'm not getting my shiesty out. I'm not getting my shiesty.
to be this, you're not really black, you're kind of whitewashed. Because for some reason, when you talk proper or just like different things in general, different types of food or like different type of music, then the majority masses, you're whitewashed. It's a very weird thing that we do in our community and it's fucking disgusting. How can somebody not be black and just being themselves? This is a big thing that happens to a lot of suburban black kids. And this, okay, I'm gonna just be a fucking honest. I have black parents just like you have black parents. Yes, we were raised in different principles and premises, but we're still the same people. It doesn't matter who I grew up hanging around, what I like doing. I'm still a black person. I was watching this video the other day, right? It was about this black girl and she was just venting about how she feels weird about being a nerdy black girl and how other people treat her so differently or just look at her weird because she's who she is. They was calling her whitewashed because she was well-spoken, calling her weird because she wasn't trying to go to functions and shake ass. Just because somebody doesn't want to act hard and own a gun or shake ass at a...
Yo, I know a girl like this. Alright, I have this friend. I got this friend that go to my high school. She's black. She's she's darker than me, but like she talks so she's such like, yo, bless her fucking little peewee fucking heart. She's a nice person. She talks like her English is like on point. Like I never met a black person who could talk so proper, yo. Straight up. She's like actually she's fucking smart. Like she's the type of girl, yo. Literally, I would give her the answers in class, and she wouldn't accept them. She would, when the teacher's not here, when we have a substitute teacher a day before the test, no one's studying for that test. The teacher leaves an assignment talking about study for the test tomorrow. Ain't no one reading that assignment, bruh. Why is she the only one in the class actually taking notes? Like she really we're learning about nothing. Like, but she really want it. Like she that type of girl. I'm not gonna say she a nerd because she got like friends. Like she more popular than me, but she's smart. But I wouldn't call that whitewash. I would not call that whitewash. Oh, also, she doesn't understand, she doesn't understand lingo, like black lingo at all. But I still wouldn't call that whitewash. She's just a smart, educated girl. You know? I wonder if it would be different. What if, like, would it be whitewash if That fucking stutter though. Would it be whitewash? Would it be classified as whitewash if like an Asian person or a Mexican person was like acting like that? They couldn't be, right? I don't really know what the term whitewash means.
Or doesn't mean that.
Let me stop before I get. Let me stop.
Eradicate that from our culture. That girl I was just talking about, she's perfectly black. She's actually beautiful. If you are suburban, don't feel the need to act like you're not. Be who you are. Black culture is strong. It's beautiful. Everybody admires. And we as a younger generation of black people are glorifying the bad parts way more than we should be glorifying the good parts. Our culture isn't ratchet shit. It's us. We decide what it is. So don't put yourself in a box that you think you should be in. Be you. Because me and you are the culture. We represent what people think of us as black people. Not the rap music, not the thought music, not Sexy Red or King Von, and especially not any other race. Be you. Because in order for this to change, we need to start repping our bird instead of repping some hood that you don't even live near. So rep your gate. Follow my Twitch if you like hearing me talk about topics.
I'm gonna rep my bird.
Instagram, second channel, Snapchat.
All right, hold on. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all. Ugh. Oh, look at this. Look. Let me show y'all. Let me give y'all a little life lesson. Not everyone comes from the hood. Like, looks can be deceiving. I own a shiesty. A Nike Pro, what is this? Nike Pro hydrothermic, whatever, shiesty. And I own a camo one. If you want to call this a shiesty. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep a stack. I probably only wore this, like, I would say 3-4 times. Cause like, let's be honest. What does someone like me look like wearing a shiesty? Like what? I don't have any purpose to wear this. My hair is like, I got too much hair. It's gonna push all my hair down. It's gonna look weird on my head. I can't wear it. Like, when I'm gonna wear this? Like, this hurts my head. Like, I know it. I know the people that wear this. If you wear a shiesty, bro, the only excuse for wearing a shiesty and being a civilian is if you have like a fade. You gotta have like a little bald fade, or you gotta be like a nonchalant dreadhead, bro. But wear this as like a beanie, non-actual, like the beanie version of the shiesty. Like, just be hurting my head, bruh. Like, alright, let's say you got it on, bruh. It hurts my ears. It hurts my head. I can't wear this. I can't, bruh. It hurts. This is just, like, I hate wearing this. Like, you feel me? Looks can be deceiving. You feel me?